guys, Ndogoza here, and welcome to the first ever episode of Networking for Entrepreneurs. Now, this channel is dedicated to teaching you guys everything that you need to know about business networking. You might need networking in order to build your small business, you might need networking in order to advance your career, or to just generally get to know more people or connect with more people. But if ever you want to know anything about networking, this is a channel to get to. So, what is networking and why are we discussing networking? Now, it's very simple. A lot of successful professionals, whether they're successful business people or successful in their careers, they'll tell you that networking is very important. My favorite quote says, "Your network is your net worth." That simply means the more work you put into your network, the more it will start reflecting in terms of how much money you actually have. And that's really the power of networking. And a lot of people know that it's important, but they don't know why it's important and they don't know how to do it. I know a lot of people, when they hear the word networking, they immediately cringe because they're thinking, oh man, I gotta talk to people. And a lot of people don't like talking to people. A lot of people don't even know what to say at networking events. So one thing I learned is that this is such an important skill, this is such an important tool, but yet it's not being taught. People are just being sent out into the world and they say, hey, go and network, but they don't know how to network. They don't know what to say or how to develop their networking plan. They don't know what it is to even have a networking plan. So in this channel, I'm just going to be discussing everything that you will need to know about building a network, and then afterwards actually extracting some value out of that network. Now, value can come in various forms. It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to get a promotion or you're trying to get a great job or to advance your career, then that's your goal in your network. You're trying to meet people who will make sure that happens. If you're an entrepreneur, you have a small business and you're trying to get funding or you're trying to get customers or you're trying to just grow your customer base, then that's your goal in terms of your network. So developing your network will depend on what it is that you are trying to do, right? So it's not okay to give you a blanket definition of networking and just hope you make it. No. In this channel, we'll be going step by step to various kinds of networks, various kinds of networking events, how to make a networking plan. We're just going to go deep so that everybody actually knows not only the true definition of business networking, but also how to apply it in order to achieve your goals. As time goes on, you guys can drop me comments or ask me some questions, and I'll, keep making episodes based on that so that I can show you how to reach your particular goals using your network. So, yeah. It's gonna go very simple. Every episode, I'm just gonna have a topic, a short topic that we're gonna discuss, and then afterwards, I'm just gonna give you a networking stats. There's so many stats out there that actually show how powerful business networking is. And then at the end, I'll give you a networking tip that you can use practically in order to either build your network or try and actually extract some value out of it. So yeah, let's get to it. Today, we're starting with the definition of business networking. What is business networking? No, like truly, it's easy to, think that you know something, but unless you know the true definition of it, you're not going to apply it properly. So in order for you to apply it properly, you need to know what it is. So business networking, simple definition. It is the formation of valuable mutual relationships with other people who you can help and they also can help you in turn. So it's not enough for you to just meet people at a networking event and exchange business cards. Those people are not part of your network. They're just simply people you know. But when you actually start taking those contacts and the people that you meet and the people that you know and start forming valuable business relationships with them, and by that I mean you start being valuable to their business and they start being valuable to your business, that is when you're actually forming a network. Networking is all about forming business relationships, solid and true relationships that last over time, like when you've started to actually build a true network, the powerful thing is that wherever that person goes, they will be promoting your business as though it was theirs because you guys have built that particular relationship. And even if you're looking to advance your career, when you form that relationship with that person, when they hear of a post or when they have to vouch for someone in a particular position, they're going to vouch for you because you guys have built an actual relationship. And that's the true definition of business networking. It's not just meeting people at an event, no. It's the formation of true mutual relationships which can actually help both of you out in the long run. If you can actually understand what I just said, the simple definition, and start, doing your networking according to this definition, it'll completely alter your results. When I started hearing about business networking about 6, 7 years ago, I used to go to networking event after networking event, and it did nothing for me. And it's only when I actually started studying it and actually realized, wait a minute, what was I doing? I was meeting people, giving them my card, hoping they'd call me the next day. Nobody called, and to be honest, I didn't call them either. That's because that's not how it works. You actually have to form a relationship with that person. So when I actually started going out and forming relationships with people, it turned my whole network around. Right now, I've got CEOs in my network. I've got people in high positions and people in government. I've got people who are really valuable to me, and I'm starting to build relationships with these people. And in turn, they're opening doors to me that, I never even knew existed. And that's the power of networking if you do it right. So understand the definition, do it right, and then you'll start seeing results in your network. So that is the true definition of networking. I hope it made sense to you. If you got questions or comments, please leave them underneath and I'll get back to you as soon as possible on them. Thank you very much. That is all for our topic for today. But before we go, I promised you a business networking stat. I will start with this one. Did you know that 80% of all jobs that are job openings are not listed? That's right. Jobs are out there, but they're not listed. It means you can't find it online or apply for it anywhere. These jobs are given based on networking. What do I mean by that? I mean people who know people end up getting those jobs. And that's how jobs are transferred mostly. It is through networking. So it will do you well to actually start being part of the people who are joined to networks so that you can actually benefit from that 80% because that is where it's really at. Before I go, I want to leave you with the golden rule. Oh, rather, the networking tip for today, and it's the golden rule. What is the golden rule? The golden rule in networking is this: first, help out others, and then you will be helped. If you want to really be effective in business networking, you have to apply the golden rule. And it's very simple. You first be valuable to other people. Let the people that you're forming these relationships with see how valuable you are. What do I mean by that? I mean, find out how you can help them. Find out what it is that they need. Find out what it is that you can actually provide for them or cater for them in terms of their needs. The more you do this, the more you will be valuable in their eyes, and they'll be willing to do anything to help you when the time actually comes. So if you apply the golden rule to your network and you understand the true definition of networking, I promise you, you will start seeing results in your business or in your career in no time. Well, that's all we have for today. I hope you had a great time. Please click the subscribe button if you want to keep getting more videos like this from me. And please like the video if indeed you did like it. Till next time, it was good being with you. Stay busy. Bye.